NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits here in Houston, Texas. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And away we go from NRG Stadium. Fielded at the 7. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, well, one snap in and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again, following the set. He's going to push one deep. They connect on the deep shot. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, this is exactly what the defense wants to do to these quarterbacks. You want to speed them up, and the best way to do it is to hit them and bring them to the ground. Conversely, they've got to figure out offensively how to protect. If you can't protect, you can't execute, you can't do anything offensively.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Buffalo. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. Damian Pierce now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down in out and set, 1st and 10. And they send a man in motion. 1st down, Stroud. This is complete to Schultz. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Into a crowd and, intercepted! And the Bills take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
On 1st down, Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
He's got this complete to James Cook. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Keeping it on an option to the right. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Cook. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. Pierce now on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here we go.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Diggs there to bring it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's good for the Texans. First down.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. It's a 2-score game early. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. Headed out right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. 1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 14. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, Stroud. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Shotgun now for Stroud. And the defender comes away with it. Kaiir Elam makes the play. And the Bills Bears are going to take over after the interception.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. Second down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Pass complete to Cook. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Offense in the hurry up here. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Bills trying to add to their lead. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Back to throw now, Allen. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darren Stingley Jr. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Tony.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Here we go. Robin.
Stroud from the pistol. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Looking to throw, Stroud. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Stroud now on 4th down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Rasul Douglas picks it off. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Amari Cooper. And now they face 2nd down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We got 2nd and 15. Here's Allen. He's loaded another one up. He's got it deep downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
At the 6-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Needing 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal. Allen to throw. And he's got it. That's a way out for it, but touchdown. The Bills get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. It's a James Cook touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Pierce now on the return. And he gets to the 25. not much further before going out.
At around the 27-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Desperation's a tricky thing, Kate. You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge, but offensively, you're in a hole like this, the worst thing you could do is get desperate in a sack. Oh, it only adds further insult to injury.
And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Here we go. 19 seconds.
Looking to throw. Looking for it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Oh, right. Look the hot, look the hot.
He's back to throw. He fires one deep down the middle. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on fourth down. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Bass now to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Look the hot, look the hot. Oh, right.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Schultz with the catch. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's good.
First down, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of 3. Brings up 2nd and 13 at the Bills' 38-yard line.
After the sack, another pass on second down. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Throwing is Stroud. Has his man, it's Mixon. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Working quickly here.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
90 seconds.
Stroud gonna go on 4th down. Touchdown, Houston! It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans get it back to a 14-point game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Ty Johnson now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Again, it's Cook. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line as he's out shyer that time on the tackle. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain, and now they're just inches short for 3rd down.
Well, that run puts him right back in the same old situation for 3rd down. I really thought that run was going to get the couple inches they needed. You could tell, just look at him down there, Kate. They thought it was going to work too.
Allen on 3rd and short. Cook calls it in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's good for a Bills 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Complete, it's Cooper. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. The tackle there by Danielle Hunter. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a two-score game to begin the fourth. Ball at the 33 for first down. Here's Cook. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go. Allen looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. And in, touchdown Buffalo.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21.
Texans 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Pierce now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
At their own 23-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's got him, that's Mixon. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 27.
From the gun, Stroud. Rolling left, buying some time. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Escapes the pocket. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Houston first.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And they're going to throw. No spike. Trying to catch him off guard. And they aren't fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Offense up to the line fast. And they fake the spike. They're going to throw it. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively. Nico Collins, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
On the quick, right?
Shotgun now for Stroud. Pass caught by Mixon. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's fourth down.
Desperation time here on fourth. He's got it to his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
All right.
Oh, they faked the spike. They're going to throw. Cut by Collins on the slant. And the fake spike works. They fooled the defense, and he reaches the end zone for a touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was going to be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Or maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know, but whatever.
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans get it back to a 14-point game.
Tyree Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll run it with Cook. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Pass complete to Cook. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Oh, it put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. Third down coming up. Ooh, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So now they're going to have to figure out this third down. It's Allen out of the pistol. He's looking deep once again. Brought in inside the 20. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. The drive picks up here, first and 10. This is Cook on the handoff. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Houston calls it second timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Dumps it off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Now it's Cook. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Cook does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Bass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21.
Texans 14. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Look at high.
Back to throw, Stroud. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Running back sent in motion.
Watch to the right. Hey! 11.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Oh, ready.
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing on third down, Stroud. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. This one misses the tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. That's no way to end a game, right, Brock? Can't have a defensive penalty on the final play, so an untimed down coming up.
Here we go. Let's go. Nike Texas.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's on the move. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. Well, Brock, we knew they were confident in the lead-up, that they could contend despite the hostile crowd they were going to face today, and boy, did they ever. Once they got going, they showed out, they backed up that confidence, and they leave here with a victory.
Oh, it takes so much work, Kate, so much work, even beyond what people hear about through the week or see in the game itself, to overcome somebody defending their home field. You need to be playing at your highest level, and you need to BYOE, bring your own energy. Whenever you take it on the road and you win one, gosh, it feels so good. What a signature victory.